Hello, good evening and Salam Malaysia Madani. Thanks for joining us. I'm Otto Othman and you're watching Malaysia Tonight. Now, before we begin, here's a brief look at tonight's top stories. The government today announced the introduction of a new approach to learning assessment in primary and secondary schools through the implementation of the Malaysia Learning Matrix. The Year 4 learning measurement to be implemented from 2026 covers 4 core subjects: Bahasa Melayu, English, Mathematics and Science, while the Form 3 learning measurement starting from 2027 covers 5 main subjects: Bahasa Melayu, English, Mathematics, Science and History. On a related note, the Prime Minister said general education subjects covering issues of the Federal Constitution and Malaysian history will be included in the curriculum of all public and private universities starting this year. The subjects will be taught fully in Bahasa Melayu and be made compulsory for all Malaysian students in higher education institutions. Starting next year, the age of entry into preschool is set to begin at age 5 and Year 1 at age 6, subject to parents' readiness. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim said the move is in line with efforts to strengthen children's learning readiness from an early stage, while supporting more balanced development of students' potential. Malaysia is taking a cautious approach before extending support to the proposed Board of Peace initiated by United States President Donald Trump. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim said that while Malaysia support efforts aimed at securing peace, the proposal raises serious concerns over its composition, objectives and credibility, adding that the proposal cannot be considered a reasonable solution while Israeli attacks on Gaza continue. Malaysia has also adopted one of its firmest positions on Venezuela in defense of international law and rejected any conquest of Greenland, describing it as a violation of national sovereignty. The Prime Minister said the country's stance on Venezuela is guided by principle rather than power, while on Greenland, Datuk Seri Anwar said Malaysia aligns with the EU and Denmark in prioritizing negotiations. The MCMC and the Selangor State Government today established a partnership for the Selangor State Smart City development through the signing of an MOU. The MOU focuses on 3 key areas under the coordination and monitoring of the Selangor Integrated and Intelligent Operations Centre, comprising development of smart connectivity infrastructure, enhancement of public safety and traffic management, as well as implementation of smart flood management. The Malaysia-United States Agreement on Reciprocal Trade has not yet been enforced, as the deal remains under negotiation and no final schedule for implementation has been set. According to Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, discussions with the United States Trade Representative USTR have included assurances on specific clauses, but these are currently informal and have not yet been formalized in writing. Malaysia's total trade last year achieved its highest value on record, surpassing the 3 trillion ringgit mark at 3.06 trillion ringgit, a 6.3% year-on-year increase, with exports exceeding imports to generate a trade surplus of 151.80 billion ringgit. Now, according to Matrade, the country's exports surpassed 1 trillion ringgit for the 5th consecutive year, rising 6.5% to the record 1.60 trillion ringgit, while imports grew 6.2% to 1.45 trillion ringgit. KTMB will roll out additional electric train service trips in conjunction with the upcoming Chinese New Year and Aidilfitri celebrations. This is to accommodate the anticipated surge in passenger numbers. Now, according to Transport Minister Anthony Loke, tickets for the Chinese New Year period were nearly sold out, while for Aidilfitri, 44% of tickets have already been sold, with the remainder expected to sell out by February. And that's the quick snapshot of tonight's top stories. Up next, the complete Malaysia Tonight Bulletin, bringing you the details that matter.